The 80th anniversary end of the war in Europe, and today's big parade, soldiers from the Ukraine, from all the NATO countries, including the United States, marched past the royal family. But the stars of the show were the veterans sitting with the royal family, watching this parade, many of them with their own memories. It's far too traumatic to someone relate. One of the nicest things was seeing veteran Bernard Morgan from the Royal Air Force, who was at D-Day showing his wartime pictures to the Princess of Wales. Of course, then it was the King saluting all the troops as they went by, and the Queen hanging onto her hat in the wind, and Princess Anne talking to a veteran and laughing with him and joking with him. And of course, it was all about the veterans. You know, the royal family were there, and the royal family were the stars, but the real stars were the people that served in that campaign, the campaign to defeat Hitler. And it was kind of I felt very proud to be there as well, because I was witnessing something special. These old men and women who just risked everything. And of course, remembering that the Queen, our late Queen Elizabeth, you know, she was in the ATS, and she went out with Margaret on the town that night to celebrate. So it was right that the veterans should be there. And of course, it was for me, yeah, it was a great moment. And William and Catherine and the children were there, and they watched the fly past. And of course, the stars of the show was the Royal Air Force, the RAF Red Arrows, who just, as always, were the stars of the show. Other old planes went by, an old Lancaster bomber. This was finished it all. The royals appeared on the balcony, and it was pleasant. They waved, and it was pleasant, but it wasn't about them. It was about the people we'd photographed with them earlier on the stand, and I felt extremely honoured to be there and to witness it. And it will be the last time we commemorate the end of the war in Europe on such a massive scale. So well done the veterans, well done the royal family, well done the people that organised it. It was brilliantly organised, truly a great day, and the weather was kind. Just rained at the very last minute when we were packing up our stuff. So yeah, altogether it was a great day. Not as great as the day when Winston Churchill and the late King was on the balcony, and the crowds were cheering just the end of the war. But it was nice that some of those that fought in that war were there to see the 80th anniversary.